Alright, so finally, let us talk about MM1. For MM1, we already have this delay, queuing delay. But it's possible to have a waiting time. Queuing delay actually waiting in queue. So we can have a sample 1, sample 2, sample n. And waiting time actually is time here. Alright, so this is a different way to measure queuing delay and waiting time. Queuing delay or waiting time, actually we can have samples. So based on sample, first one, first one, second one, and the others. So we can base on sample. So we have the number of sample size. Alright, so n is the sample size. So sample size for our simulation, maybe we can set it to 1000 or maybe even larger value so that you can stop simulation. We have first version, we can base on the sample size to stop. Another one, actually we have an area. And in fact, we have an area. Alright, so if we have a queue length, it's area. We can accumulate area so that we have a queue length. And likewise, we can have a system length. So what's the difference? Queue length likewise refer to this. We have a size of queue. So that we have, current size, current queue, current customers or current jobs waiting in queue. And so that we have the so-called queue length. And where we have a system length, including this. So this is this one. Okay, for example, 5 here and 1, so it's 6. For example, later we have 7 and still 1, so it's 8. So this one, then we can have the system length. Well, the current measure that if we care about time, then we can have the sample directly. So we can have the sample 1, 2, 3 to sample n, and so that you base on sample size to get the mean. So all of the way here is mean, or it's average. And likewise, this one is mean as well, and average here. But we base on area because we have a figure. So how to have the average? Actually, it's time. And this is the average level or mean. Alright, so for queue length, we can have the way to recall the queue length. And so that we can base on area for the curve. And so that we can have the average based on this way. And this way, we call steady state average. Or maybe it's the time average. And likewise, system length, we can pass on the similar way to define. So actually, in our MM1, we already have this. Queuing delay and queue length. But in our programming assignment, we will ask you to have the way to measure waiting time in the system and system length possibly. So of course, you should understand the difference between the two types of measures. Why I call two types of measures? Type 1 related to queue, type 2 related to queue and the server. And that's all. And for this, that you have 1 minute to think about the difference between key performance measures and system performance measure, so that we have queue length delay, queuing delay, and system length and waiting time in the system. All right, think about the possible discussion on this page, and if any question, perhaps you can send me through our line group. At this moment, maybe no questions on our line group, so I assume everything's okay with the current discussion.